Can you tell me a little bit about your GSD journey?
I was diagnosed at the age of 1.5 by liver biopsy. This was in year 2000. It was after I had a few issues. I couldn't lie flat without being able to breathe properly. I had the skinny arms, skinny legs, and a big belly. Um, it was quite hard to get a diagnosis. I've got type 3A. Growing up, I was quite normal, to be honest. You wouldn't have been able to tell that I had it. Um, yeah, I was practically like everybody else, other than going back and forth to the hospital quite a bit.
What's the
Uh,
type of treatment for GSD3A?
um, the treatment where I am, I didn't get any at that age. I've only just started treatment properly. So at the moment, I've got a feeding tube for overnight feeds, and then I've got cornstarch and stuff like that. Um, and I'm now starting on a low carb, high protein diet.
What advice would you give to parents who have GSD kids?
Um, I'd say support groups are a good one. Um, and also to look into AGSD, whether it be US or UK.
Can you talk a little bit about how you've managed GSD while at work or school?
In school, I had a one-to-one, so like a classroom assistant, and I'd be able to take a break any time if I needed to. I'd have cornstarch, and I'd check my sugar levels quite often. Um, but other than that, there wasn't really much in place.
Have you ever faced adversity with GSD or felt like you were treated or looked at as different for having GSD?
Yes, I would say so. I do have an example that happened not too long ago, actually. Um, I'd gone to use a public restroom and I got shouted at basically because I needed to sort my feeding tube out. And I explained this to them, and I don't know, some people speak to me like they talk down to me once they hear that I've got some sort of condition, or they seem a bit scared to do stuff with me, sort of thing.
What is one thing you would like to see happen in the GSD community?
Um, More frequent meetups. Um, I don't really know what else, to be honest. Maybe more like group chats and stuff.
What has GSD taught you, for example, discipline or time management?
GSD's taught me quite a bit. I feel like without it, I wouldn't be as patient as I am, as empathetic either. And it's helped me with a lot with like maths, to be honest. Having to constantly check certain levels and all that sort of stuff.
Is there anything else you would like to share today?
Um, just mainly the fact that though GSD is a big part of what's made me who I am today, it's still also a tiny part of who I am. And yeah, for anybody else that has it, don't let it define you. You are more than GSD.
Thank you for doing the interview with me today.
You're welcome.